Hey there, Shinji.
Hi.
How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting times we're living in.
Yeah, and online classes are so difficult compared to a normal class. So,
It is, and yeah, I'm concerned that a lot of students are not quite ready to move online. It takes a big commitment, and you got to really stay on top of everything.
mm, yeah, I feel like I was top of everything until everything started. So,
Yeah,
kind
me
of
too.
worried.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out. Today's the last day that any instructors are allowed on campus, basically, until we're given the word, which may not be until the beginning of the summer or the end of the summer. So we were told, yeah, go in this weekend and get everything we think we might possibly need. And so grab some stuff to try and do online labs. So we'll see what happens. Any questions I can help you with in terms of moving stuff online, dealing with mastering physics, things like that?
Oh, before everybody comes in, about the quiz, I think I dropped one.
What do you mean you dropped one?
I think I got one wrong. It was about, I think, something on a string on a mirror in the car or something.
This was one of the online, just the chapter 8 quiz.
I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, this was what are the forces acting on the, let me see if I can pull this up. And in fact, let me see while you're here, I can share this with you. All right. Pearson sign on. Let me sign on as me.
Yeah, I think it was the first problem.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Yep.
All assignments. Chapter 8 quiz.
Oh, somebody came in, so maybe not.
That's all right. It's I'm willing to talk. So let me see if I can share this with you. Share screen, whiteboard, types of energy, course home, share.
Oh, yeah, I can
So you
see.
can you see me?
Yep.
All right. So this first question, let's just see what it said. Oh, this is the standard view. Can you guys see this window that popped up?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So let me stop this share and then try and share again. Chapter 8 quiz share. Now,
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
guys
that's
see the
it.
quiz?
Yep.
Okay, string is attached. So one, can I make this bigger? That was sweet. Do you guys see that get bigger?
Yep.
And let me just see real quick. Can I annotate? So annotate, draw.
Mm.
You see that being drawn on it?
Yes, I do.
All right. So a string is attached to the rear view mirror of a car. A ball is hanging at the other end of the string. The car is driving around in a circle at a constant speed. Which of the following list gives all the forces directly acting on the ball? Okay, so what did you think?
I thought it was number two, but I guess it's one, right?
No, in this case, it's just going to be tension and gravity.
Oh, really?
So
But
keep in mind, centripetal force is not a new kind of force. It's just the sum of the forces acting towards the center of the path.
so the
So,
movement is happening, but it's not about the force. Okay.
right, so if you're drawing a free body diagram, centripetal force is not a new kind of force that we looked at. So in this case, if I were to draw a free body diagram and let's just say, well, it's hard to draw this, but if I have something hanging from a string, you know, like this, then if
Yep.
I draw the free body diagram, I really only have just tension in the string, and then I've got the force of gravity mg. So those are the only two forces we have acting on it.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. In this case, so if you ask to draw the free body diagram, do you have to draw it in like two types, from the top and from like the side views. I mean, in this case, there's no
No.
force, but
And, you know, we're going to, these quizzes and online homeworks, I'm imagining it'll take a small adjustment period. Although I have to say, one of the things I like about doing the homework online is the software randomizes the input variables, which basically means that everybody has to solve everything algebraically first and then plug in the actual numbers that the problem is giving you. Meaning, like, the homework problems that I have posted use specific values for the tension and the speed and the radius. The software randomizes those variables, so everybody has slightly different input numbers.
Clever.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll help a bit. So let me stop this.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes. And Grant, you look like your audio is not working. Let me see. Can I unmute you? Oh. Hey, Grant, say something. Yep, I can hear you now.
I was just talking to no one.
So, Grant, do you have any questions about doing anything online? I'm going to sort of start the lecture at 11:15 and talk a little bit about just transitioning online and then do just a bit of an introduction. But yeah, for this office hours, I wanted to see if anybody had any issues with mastering physics or anything like that.
I actually haven't tried plugging in any of the answers. I just got it to work yesterday. It was working a week ago, and then I kind of had to update my computer and everything. So I haven't tried putting in any responses yet.
Right.
But
okay.
I got it logged in and everything again, and I'm going to work on it today.
But, hey there, Tim.
Hey, Joe.
How are you doing?
Good. You?
I'm hanging in there. It was an interesting spring break. I think I worked harder over spring break than I have in the last year or two.
I believe it.
So, do you have any questions on getting set up online using Mastering Physics, anything like that?
No, it's going good so far.
Oh, good. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to stop this meeting at like 11:12 or something and then restart it to do a lecture. My plan is to lecture, well, I'll talk about this, but I don't think trying to do an hour, 20-minute Zoom lecture is going to be the best idea. So I'm going to have people watch some videos on their own, do some reading on their own, and then I'll probably do like 45-minute lectures and then maybe supplement with a video or two that I make on my own. Cool. So I have a question for you. Is there anything that other teachers are doing in other classes that you think has been useful, that you have suggestions that might help for this class?
My only other teacher has basically just said he's going to post notes that we would take in Canvas, and that's it. So
okay, so I'm ahead of you.
And there's Calc 3 for you. Good luck.
Got it. So yeah, so I'm, you guys know I have this online. Let me see if I can just share this. Boo, 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 boo. Again, test some stuff out. Share screen. I want to online resources, share. So you guys can see this online resources page?
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm going to try and keep this page updated. And so, one, I don't know if you guys have checked out these expert video want to make annotate, annotate, draw. So I don't know if you've checked out these expert TA videos, but some of them are not bad. But yeah, so, oh, I can't move it if I'm doing this. Spotlight, stamp, text, select. So then I could, no, mouse. Then I could move it. Oh, and then it doesn't clear that. Clear all drawings. Anyway, yeah, I need to work out how to operate in this new paradigm here. So everybody, so people muted themselves, good. Darian's connecting to audio. So while people are just still, let me show you, let me see if I can share this. Share screen, expert TA, share. All right, so I have a question. You guys can see this screen with all of these videos on it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so another question. So if I click on a video, let's say work example.
All right, now let's take a look at an example that employs this concept of work.
Can you guys hear and see the video?
Yes,
Oh, so you can hear it playing as I'm playing it?
And
I
this
can,
is
yeah.
clear
Oh,
why
good.
we use
Well, maybe I don't have to lecture at all. I'll just get on here and hit play. That'd be a lot easier. So what besides, let me go back to this online format, and then share this. Any other things that you can think of? So I'm going to post lecture notes. This was somebody from a year ago who was taking notes, and then I scanned her notes for somebody that had a note taker. They were really good. I'm going to post all of my online lectures here, any kind of virtual office hours where I give out problem solving hints or things like that. I'm going to post on here. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be the one-stop shopping place for everything that's dealing with this course being online.
Do you have like a whiteboard or something behind you? No.
Well, like what's behind me?
No. I mean, like during the lecture, are you going to write down something? Because
So,
I feel like your notes are very good. And
yeah, so my plan is I can share a whiteboard, and then my plan is to try and do some notes so I can write notes here. It's a little bit challenging trying to write.
Yeah,
You can't really see where your thing is moving, but yeah, I can write notes. And let me so clear all that. Let me stop this for a second. And then let me try one more thing. So what my hope is to basically use Zoom, share the screen using Whiteboard, but also I think I can share OneNote. So let me try doing that. Share types of energy, OneNote. Let me see, scale it like energy overview. So can you guys see this OneNote?
Yep.
So you can see energy overview, definitions we care about, energy, work, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
good. So yeah, my plan is to probably use Zoom and then OneNote to basically do lectures.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna, it's a work in progress, so that's my hope. And then if I go to example problems, could you guys now see me go from energy overview to example problems?
Yeah.
Yes? Oh, sweet. I got a little thumbs up. Awesome. And then types of energy, you can see types of energy?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So I think this is going to work out. We will see.
Okay. Oh, and also like maybe you'll go over it, but how are we going to submit the labs that we did?
So I'm going to go over that too, but just while you guys are here, let me go to my courses. All right, so let me share this. Bam, bum, 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 share screen. Types of energy, course home, share. Doc. So you can see right now the document sharing.
Yep.
So let me annotate this. Annotate, draw. So yeah, so what I did is, so document sharing is basically how you're going to be submitting the PLCs and the labs. So
Okay.
over here, I created a folder for each lab for the PLCs, and then a folder for each lab with turning in labs. So if you want to turn something in, let me,
Based on the lab group. Okay.
right. So like if I click on PLC's 8 a.m. lab, so some people have already started submitting these. You know, I'll talk about this pretty much this first lecture is just going to go through some of the resources, submitting
Okay.
stuff, and then I'll do a little bit of a recap.
Okay.
So let me just stop that for now. Yeah. But yeah,
Thank
so I'm going to start lecture in about 10 minutes. But yeah, my thought is to just go through online course stuff. So how you're going to handle everything.
Okay.
So anybody who joined late, anybody have any questions about anything so far? I know I've sent you a ton of emails.
So for the quizzes, are you still figuring out how to give partial credit?
No, so I can't give partial credits on the quizzes. And so my thought is that instead of just having like one big problem, I'm going to do, the quizzes will probably be 5 multiple choice questions. That'll be a couple fairly easy, well, couple multiple choice ones that are just conceptual, and then some easier problems that are only worth a couple points each. So yeah, the quizzes, I don't think I'm going to be able to give partial credit, but the quizzes will be more straightforward in terms of the problems will be fairly, hopefully straightforward. And the problems, I'll go through this when I talk about it, but the quizzes are going to be open notes, open notebook. Pretty much the only thing you can't do is do internet searches.
Okay.
But, and the other thing is too, you know, I'm kind of working this out. We'll see how it goes after the first quiz or so, but you know, I looked into other ways, like some people are having students videotape themselves taking a quiz to make sure they're not cheating. Like, I don't want to do anything like that. I thought about having you download a copy of the quiz and doing it, but then I've got 110 students. I can't have 110 students every week emailing me quizzes that I then have to print out and somehow try and grade. So this will hopefully work out, but I'll be open to making tweaks if I need to.
For what it's worth as well, like I took the quiz yesterday or the day before on the one that's available, and
Yes.
they, like, besides just the fact that you get a pretty substantial amount of time, as far as like you get an hour, they also have a link on there, like for, I don't know, I guess the harder problems or the more challenging problems, like they have a link on some of the problems to like a worked out example in the book. So,
right. So, I mean, the quizzes, you know, this, yeah, it's going to be not as challenging as if this was a live class. And I think that's just how it has to be. I mean, yeah, I'm imagining that I'm going to have to somehow curve the class at the end of the semester, but yeah, I'm hoping the quizzes aren't super stressful. You have open notes, you can, yeah, use the hints and the links and things like that. And just so you know, also, I'm going to post these Zoom office hours where I'm actually covering content and things like that to YouTube. And I'll hopefully upload them the same day and then send out an email just saying that the videos have been uploaded.
Is Physics 4B deeply connected with 4A? I mean, like, does it build on it? So,
Yeah, so yes, you
Okay.
can't, yeah. It'll be hard to pass Physics 4B without having substantial knowledge of Physics 4A.
okay, I'm worried about
vectors,
that. Yeah.
vectors you're going to be using all the time. Work kinetic energy theorem, conservation of energy, those things will still come up. Angular momentum, so yeah. 4B is intimately connected to 4A.
Okay.
Oh, we have chat. I haven't used this chat button. Good morning. So let's see. Can I send this to everybody? Hello, everyone. Everyone see, got a chat
Yep.
for me? And a question, do you have a little button somewhere near participants that says raise your hand?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So when somebody raises a hand, we see that. And then how do I, oh, and then you can lower your own hand, or I can lower the hand for you. Lower hand, Shinji. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Because I think what I might try and do is mute everybody during the lecture part. Because, well, I don't know. We'll try it out. My thought is I do lecture from 11:15 to 12 o'clock. That's going to be more sort of me presenting information. And then I'm going to have office hours right afterwards where I'm sort of opening it up and answering questions and things like that.
Okay.
Me alone. So any other Physics 4A online related questions that I can answer? Going once, going twice, sold for no dollars. Okay, so everyone, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to end this meeting and then restart the meeting again in 5 minutes. And that's just so I have one Zoom file that's just for office hours, and then another Zoom file that's just for the lecture, and so on and so forth. It'll just make it easier for me to edit these.
Okay. Thank you
Sound
very
like
much.
a plan? So I'm going to stop the meeting in like 30 seconds, and then I'm going to restart it in about 5 minutes, and then sort of do a 45-minute first online Zoom lecture. See how that goes. So I'm stopping the meeting. I'm going to restart it in about 5 minutes, and then we'll start our first Physics 4A lecture. So come on back and